Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Here is your Starseed Oracle forecast for the first 2 weeks of August 2021. Okay, so first things first, we've got to recognise we're now moving into a universal month cycle 4, and that's because we are in August, which is the 8th month, and 2021, which reduces to a 5. You add the 8 and the 5 together and reduce it down and it comes to the 4, which is a physical number. Number 4 is like the square. Now this relates to our cosmic star family, the Lyrans, the lion beings, because they govern the base chakra, which is red, and this is all about activity, energy, mobility, survival, excitement, adventure, and all of the beautiful physical aspects of life. So we are going to be connecting up to your and my Lyran star family to get some channeled information through for this the first 2 weeks of this month's Starseed Oracle forecast. Now I'm going to be showing you 3 different cards. One that represents a message from your ego or your conscious self, one that represents a message from your soul or your subconscious self, and finally some action steps for you to take as well for the first 2 weeks of August. Excited? Good, so am I. Now, before we do that, I want you to put your hand on your heart, okay, and I just want you to connect up to your Lyran star family. This is a multi-dimensional aspect of yourself. And just breathe in and anchor yourself in the moment and imagine yourself surrounded by a fantastically beautiful red, almost like a ruby red light. See, it's splaying out all the way around you, and I want you to set an intention to connect up to your beautiful Lyran family, and I want you to ask for clear and concise information that you can understand, integrate and anchor into your everyday experience during August. Okay? Fantastic. Now the other thing to remember as well is obviously August is Leo, and Leo is the lion as well, and the Lyrans as a civilization of beings, how they exist within their own constellations, they are either birds or lions or feline energy. So they've got manes and they are humanoid and they are strong and brave and courageous. And as a starseed, if your soul has come in from Lyra into this human experience, then you'll carry a lot of those characteristics yourself as well. So you'll be a thrill seeker, an adventure seeker. You'll love food and sex and, being involved in the practical aspects of life as well. So I'm going to show you the first card, which represents a message from your ego. And this one is called lifting the veil. Okay, so it's lifting the veil, and this is kind of what you really need to be doing as well. So your conscious mind is saying, look, you've got to look at the letting go of all the things that no longer serve you, the things in your life that you can't carry forward with you into the new 5D matrix. And this is things like old structures, old people, old places, old events, that are just no longer working for you. You can't take everything with you. So really it's about, anything that's unaligned with you must go. Okay, so you've got to peel the curtains open and you've got to look, what is it actually is going to be beneficial for you as you move forward, and don't hold on to anything else. But you'll also find that you're questioning everything, every aspect of your life. You're questioning even the smallest details of your life, and that's because you have to. This is the time to be doing that. There will be certain things that just are a part of your past self. Okay, now it brings in the energy of G26, which is alignment. And this is coral over clear. And this bottle kind of reminds you that you are, a human being living out a human experience, albeit a temporary human experience. But behind all of that, you are this beautiful stardust, your cosmic light. Your soul is beautiful and clear and like a diamond, and it shines brightly, and you are all of that. And it's actually where you're coming into alignment and with that knowingness that this isn't just, sort of a human experience. This is so much more. And so, of course, when you realize that, there's a lot of material aspects of life that really just don't align with who you're becoming. So let them go. Now, the message that comes through from your soul is the breath of the cosmos. And this is my will versus thy will. Now, we all know that when we always want to try and control things, that often things don't work out for us in the best possible way, do they? So whereas when we hand it over to our universal manager, he or she has a much better way of being able to allow things to manifest for us. So this is like a letting go and a surrendering. Stop trying to micromanage the universe, because it won't work. It won't work for you. So your soul is saying to you, and so is your Lyran star family. They're saying, look, hand it over. If you just ask us to be able to guide you forward through the maze of life, then we'll do that. But you can't try and be in complete control of every single eventuality, because they've actually, they're saying, look, breathe with the cosmos. The universe has a much better plan in store than you can ever possibly imagine. So when we do that, we actually release the resistance that stops us from moving into whatever we were hoping to become. And actually, I've brought in the element of air, which is one of the elementals in the colour mirror system, to be able to help with this process. Okay, so air is like a reminder that you have clarity of mind whenever you choose, and it just reminds you to pause, take a nice deep breath, and get out of your own way. Okay, and hand it over, as I said before, to your universal manager, because when you do that, those little baby steps will be shown to you. They'll be revealed to you, and you'll be able to follow them. Now, the card that comes through as your action step for you to take is actually your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas. Okay, and what that means is that you are the creator, the alchemist of your own life. You're the artist. You can paint that portrait of exactly how you want your life to be and who you want to become. Remember that, it's about taking creative accountability. So your Lyran star family is saying, okay, now that that you've kind of woken up to yourself, it really is about taking the action towards your goals, and you'll be shown what those actions are when you surrender. But there's no point in doing nothing with it. You have to take that inspired action. So Lyran energy, remember, is activity, energy, mobility. It's about taking physical action towards your goals, step by step. And it's likely that you've got a creative project that you need to complete during August, okay, and especially the first 2 weeks. And this could be a painting that you're doing, or a book that you're writing, or an online course that you're creating, or a garden, or a landscape, or who knows, there's a plethora of other options out there, and you'll know exactly what it means for you. So your Lyran family is saying to you, look, get on with it, basically, but don't try and push a noodle up a hill. Don't try and control everything, but just take those little baby actions along the way, and we'll show you exactly what they need to be. Now, the bottle that aligns with this is actually G11 in the colour mirror system. It's called Generosity, and actually, when we go into gratitude for all the things that we've got in our life already, it makes us a lot more generous, and we feel like we want to be more giving towards everyone and everything, including ourselves. So it's about going on a rampage of appreciation, looking at the relationships that you've got in your life, your house that you've got, the food that you eat, the bed that you sleep in, the friends and everything that you've got in your life that makes it complete, and feeling into that energy and really, really embracing that, because that will create expansion, and it will create a sense of your own authentic power. So what I want you to do is really, and what your star family, your Lyran star family want you to do, is to go into gratitude, and then be giving, be more generous, but get this creative project off the ground. Because if you don't, it's still going to be sitting there. It's still going to be wanting to be created. So the sooner you start, the sooner you finish. Well, hopefully that's made sense for you today. I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks' time with another Starseed Oracle forecast for the remaining 2 weeks of August. And in the interim, please make sure that you head down into the links section and get your free video numerology report, which will unlock the secrets of your unique personality blueprint. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.